Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Being chased down, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, that ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down. Ravens.
Jackson from the shotgun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Baltimore.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
It's second down.
Throwing on second down. Jackson, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Nevin Lawson with a pick. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
Gain of 9. Makes it
Now Carr. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Jackson now off the bootleg. It'll buy some time right. They'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
Off the bootleg, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Carr now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. It's a screen to Richard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 35 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Ravens nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And the left side is Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews, 41 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
To start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
A gain of
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. From the 45 on 2nd down, Carr. Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off on the 37. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 48-yard
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins as the 1st half is winding down, and the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
16. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let this go deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later.
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Kickoff for the Raiders.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Carr gives to Richard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll get it out to midfield. He'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Richard. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Waller taking it in over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
working from the gun. It's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Waller. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Carr again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it